The global airspace is a regulated network, with certain regions designated as no-fly zones due to geopolitical, environmental, or safety concerns. These restrictions safeguard aircraft from natural hazards like volcanic ash, turbulence, or extreme terrain, while others protect sensitive sites such as military installations, cultural landmarks, or politically volatile regions. This list explores 10 such locations, detailing their unique challenges and historical contexts. Understanding these no-fly zones underscores the complexities of modern aviation, where technology and caution converge to ensure passenger safety and global security. Spanning 2.5 million square kilometers, the Tibetan Plateau's average elevation of 14,000 feet creates perilous flying conditions. Its jagged peaks, including Mount Everest, generate severe turbulence, while thin air reduces engine efficiency. Emergency landings are nearly impossible here due to the lack of flat terrain and extreme weather. Airlines often reroute flights southward over India or Nepal to avoid these risks. Additionally, for geopolitical reasons, China's strict airspace controls over Tibet further limit access. The plateau's combination of natural hazards and political sensitivity makes it one of the most avoided regions in global aviation. Volcanic ash clouds pose catastrophic risks to aircraft, as fine particles can melt inside engines, causing failure. The 1982 British Airways Flight 9 incident, where ash from Mount Galunggung disabled all 4 engines, solidified aviation protocols to avoid eruptions. Modern satellites monitor volcanoes like Iceland's Eyjafjallajökull, whose 2010 eruption disrupted 100,000 flights. Airlines maintain buffer zones around active volcanoes, rerouting flights even during minor activity. This caution stems from ash's invisibility to radar and its ability to linger in the atmosphere for weeks, creating long-term hazards for global air travel. Earth's 178 known impact craters, such as Arizona's Barringer crater, create localized turbulence at low altitudes due to disrupted airflow. While high-altitude flights remain unaffected, helicopters and small aircraft face risks near these geological formations. For example, Mexico's Chicxulub crater, linked to the dinosaur extinction, is studied for its unique wind patterns. Authorities occasionally restrict airspace over craters during scientific research or tourism activities. These zones highlight how Earth's ancient scars still influence modern aviation safety protocols. North Korea's airspace, Pyongyang-FIR, is avoided due to unpredictable missile tests and limited communication with air traffic control. In 2022, the FAA banned U.S. carriers from flying over the region after ballistic missile launches endangered civilian routes. The risk of accidental incursions into restricted military zones or electronic jamming further deters airlines. Most flights between Asia and Europe now detour via China or Russia, adding hours to travel time but mitigating geopolitical risks. Mecca's no-fly zone, enforced since 2012, preserves the sanctity of the Hajj pilgrimage and protects the Grand Mosque from noise pollution. The restriction spans a 20-kilometer radius, except for emergency and military aircraft. Saudi Arabia employs advanced radar systems to monitor violations, penalizing unauthorized flights. This measure also prevents potential terrorist threats, ensuring the safety of millions of annual pilgrims. This classified U.S. military base in the Nevada desert is shrouded in secrecy, with airspace designated as R-4808N. Unauthorized aircraft risk interception by fighter jets or surface-to-air missiles. The 1997 Freedom Ridge closure expanded the restricted zone, blocking public access to nearby vantage points. Conspiracy theories about extraterrestrial research persist, but the primary purpose remains testing advanced aerospace technologies, necessitating strict airspace control. Though not an official no-fly zone, the Bermuda Triangle between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda is avoided by some pilots due to historical disappearances like Flight 19 in 1945. Theories about magnetic anomalies and methane hydrates lack scientific consensus, but erratic weather and navigational challenges in this heavily trafficked area contribute to its reputation. Modern technology has reduced risks, yet myths persist, influencing cautious flight planning. The U.S. Capitol enforces a 25-mile restricted airspace radius, established after 9/11. Landmarks like the White House and Capitol Hill are protected under P-56 regulations, requiring permits for all flights below 18,000 feet. Military patrols and anti-aircraft systems deter intrusions, with violators facing interception. This zone exemplifies post-9/11 security measures, balancing national safety with airspace accessibility. To preserve the UNESCO World Heritage Site, Peru banned flights over Machu Picchu in 2006. Helicopter tours and drones are prohibited to prevent erosion and noise disruption. The Inca Citadel's fragile stone structures are vulnerable to vibrations, prompting strict enforcement. Visitors must trek or use buses, ensuring the archaeological wonder remains untouched by modern aviation. Following the 1986 nuclear disaster, a 30-kilometer no-fly zone was imposed to prevent radiation exposure. While commercial flights avoid the area, drones and research aircraft monitor reactor sarcophagus integrity. Radioactive dust plumes, if disturbed, could contaminate aircraft systems, posing lingering health risks. The zone symbolizes humanity's long-term commitment to managing environmental catastrophes. No-fly zones are critical to balancing aviation progress with safety, security, and cultural preservation. From natural threats like volcanoes and turbulence to human-made risks such as military conflicts and radiation, these restrictions reflect a complex interplay of science, politics, and ethics. While they may lengthen flight paths or fuel curiosity, as with Area 51 or Machu Picchu, their ultimate goal is to protect lives and heritage. As technology evolves, so will these boundaries, adapting to new challenges like drone proliferation and climate change. Understanding these zones offers a window into the delicate equilibrium governing our skies, where innovation and caution must coexist. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more great content.